If there is something you're good at and it is touching people's lives, somewhere in that connection, you can start colliding with money. The only real research is called starting. Called what?
Okay, starting.
So what is important is this, that you have to think big and you have to start small and you have to start where you are with what you have.
Well, the best entrepreneurship definition is squeezing money out of that idea. And today we're talking about squeezing money from that idea that you have, squeezing money from that gift that you have, squeezing money from that passion that you have. And that is what we're going to be talking about on the show. My name is Shiko Cosmas and this is Beyond the Pages. And we are coming to you live from the Westwood Hotel, where you can come with a family, a friend, or even anyone just to come and discuss about a book or have a good time. Right about now, Mr. James Karundu, who is a mentor who has helped many people move from ideas to actually building something meaningful, is on the show, who is going to be teaching you how to squeeze that money from that idea that you have. Mr. James Karundu, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I'm so happy to have you because we have so many people who have ideas. They're working with ideas, working with gifts, working with passions, but they do not know how to turn all these things into money. And that is what you do. You're a mentor who has worked with so many people and you have been helping them to make that idea, give them money. Allow me to start us this way.
Yes.
With the story of Mary Karoga, whom you have written on the book, whom you helped with an idea which she just had, and now she's making money out of it. How do you do that?
Well, it all starts with somebody looking within and looking at that thing that really lights you up, that thing that really makes you come alive. It could be either something that you've gone through, a problem that you've observed, or just an idea for a future that you can see. That's where everything begins. So, and sometimes the ideas are usually about solving a problem that somebody else has. And the way forward normally is finding a match between the problem and the right person. When you identify that person, then you must create a vehicle. You must create something to help them alleviate the problem. So that vehicle is often a product or a service. Yes.
I want us to talk about Mary Karoga. She's one of your success stories.
Yes.
How did you meet her? And how did you turn her idea to something now she's making money out of it?
Okay, this is an interesting thing. I'm a speaker, so I often get called to go and speak to organized groups. Many years ago, I was called to speak to a group of accountants. And I remember that day, a big room, lots of people, and I shared about, you can harness the brilliance that you have. That if you have a brilliance around this thing, if you feel called around this thing, if you're passionate about this thing, you can be able to harness it. And as usual, I give my contacts. I ask people their emails. I keep in touch with them. And one day, many years later, I get a call from Mary. She tells me that, you gave a talk to us when you were in this place. I'm like, yeah, I remembered it. I've been looking for your contact, but I had lost them. And she actually tracked me through LinkedIn.
Okay.
And then sent me a DM. And then out of that, we set up a meeting. So she told me that as the days are going, she's starting to see that she's not going to be in employment all her life.
Okay.
And even though she's an accountant, she's passionate about helping people. And she has been helping people largely for free. She has been speaking, talking, coaching, mentoring people largely for free.
For free.
So we had a consultation. That's how everything always begins. I was able to listen to her challenge, and we were able to come up with a roadmap. And that roadmap involved looking critically at who is she best suited to serve.
Okay.
Because for you to squeeze money out of an idea, it has to be about who you're best suited to serve. You cannot serve everybody.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to narrow it down. So working together, then we're able to identify the group that she's most passionate about serving are women in midlife in terms of their life journey.
Yeah.
They have unique problems, issues, and challenges that she was best suited to serve.
About.
And that's how she became a growth and success mentor for women in midlife. And she hit the ground with it, and she was able to get almost instant resonance in the marketplace.
Wow. I like what you have said. Mary was giving it for free.
Yes.
And most of the times we think that I have this gift, so why charge it? I have this passion, why charge it? We're just doing things for free. Whereas it could have given you money. And many people are offering gifts for free. What did you say about that?
First of all, what leads to something called the starving artist syndrome? There's something called the starving artist syndrome. A talented person who is very good and people really love what you do. They really love either your song, they really love your product or service. And all they give you is they clap for you, they give you high fives, they give you hugs, they give you everything but money.
Oh, okay.
So you end up having people who are happy, but you are starving because you're not making
you're not
money.
making money. And they're telling you you're doing it so good.
Why should you charge, and where do you start with that sort of thing? You should charge because there's a reason why God gifted you with that particular talent.
Yeah.
There is a reason why you are good at it. And while it is important to help, it is also important to do something further. That is to ensure that you're able to serve people and also serve your family. See? So it is important to think in terms of monetizing. And there is nothing wrong with it. So why should you monetize? Because you've been given this gift so that it can also help you.
But I think most people fail in how do I monetize that? I speak maybe so well to people. I understand the youth issues so well, but they don't know how can I even begin making money from this something that I can do so well naturally.
Well, first of all, the reason why I teach monetizing is because that was my challenge.
Okay.
So I know the problem firsthand. And maybe I can share a little bit about my own experience with moving from free to monetizing. So one of the things is that I'm a good speaker. I'm a good teacher. I'm able to guide people. Oh, I'm also a good writer, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, but I was not making money out of it. What I teach people is that it's okay to start free, but you don't stay free forever.
Oh, cool. That's good. That's a good one.
Yes, because you want to start free because people must see
what you do,
feel, they must experience it. So you still need free. The only thing is that now you need to up your game and move from free to paid. So the free element will always be there. That's still part of what you're meant to do, which is to help fellow human beings. But you must have a free component and a paid component. Because transformation happens when somebody puts time, energy, and effort at a thing. If they are getting it free, they may not put the time, the effort, and the energy that they need to get a breakthrough. So you charge, you monetize because you want people to have a true breakthrough. You want people to experience a transformation. So the free experience they get, usually it helps them to get a starting point.
Okay.
But for the real breakthrough and sustainable success, one needs to pay. Because, wait for this, people pay attention to what they pay for.
That's for true. That's for true. That's for true. I have this question.
Go ahead.
When do you know that this hobby or this passion can be turned into business? And are all passions and hobbies and talents be converted into business?
Let's put it this way. The one thing you have to start realizing and embracing that gift, that talent, that hobby, anything you're doing has value and it is rare. Those two things, that it has value and it is rare. How do you know something has value? Because it helps somebody solve a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're able to impact somebody positively in one way or another, then there is value in it. Number two, the rarity. It's rare because there's only one of you.
Yeah.
There is a way in which you do things which others don't. There is a way in which you bring things together that impacts people in a specific way. And only you can pull that off. So how do you know when it's time, or how do you know which one to monetize?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it's time when many people keep coming to you and thanking you.
Oh, great.
Yeah. When people are thanking you, when you start hearing success stories, when you start hearing somebody saying, by the way, unajua ulinisaidia sana.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, haujui vile ulinisaidia wewe. When you start hearing such comments, do you know, and most of the times you have no idea even what you did.
That's for sure.
Exactly.
That's
But somebody comes and tells you, you really helped me.
Yeah.
And that's also my own story. Or somebody comes to my free event and then they come back later with something they have done with the information they got for free. And I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
There is value here.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
value
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So when people start thanking you, when you start getting testimonials, when you start getting reports of people getting transformed by the little thing according to you that you're doing,
So easily.
then you know it's time.
Oh, great. So we have so many people who are moving on the streets. They have these things that they do so easily, but they are broke.
Yes.
We have these ideas, they have these talents or things that just do, people appreciate them, but they are broke.
Yeah, and that's a mission that I'm on.
Okay.
To help people know that it is possible to monetize.
And that is why you wrote this
That
book.
is why I've written that book. In fact, look at the subtitle.
Yeah.
It's about unlocking your entrepreneurship
Dreams.
dreams. So people have dreams, people have ideas, but they are locked. So for me, my personal mission is to help people unlock them. My personal mission is for people to know that that thing that you do for free can be monetized. My mission is for people to know that if there is something you're good at and it is touching people's lives,
Yeah.
somewhere in that connection, you can start colliding with money.
Oh, okay. And that is why this show is here. Make money from that thing that you do so easily, and that's something that comes out of you naturally.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about business. You know, sometimes you're talking to a person and they tell you I have massive ideas. Today they have this idea of doing something. Tomorrow they have idea of opening a clothes business. The other one, I want to sell phones. The other time, I want to sell hair. The other time, they have massive ideas of something they can do. How do you know that this one is the one that I can go with or run with it?
That's one of the questions that is the one that we deal with a lot.
Okay.
A lot of people are stuck doing research. They are online,
Okay.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
checking this, thinking this idea can work. I think, let me see how so-and-so is doing it.
Yeah.
This can work, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is this. The only real research is called starting. Called what?
Okay, starting. Okay, that's a nice
And the way to think about it is this. You know, when we were young, we used to play with that mpira ya makaratasi. You did not have the football.
Yeah.
Maybe possibly you might even remember yourself playing kati or boys playing, boys playing. Even barefooted with that mpira ya makaratasi.
Yeah.
But I want somebody to think in terms of that you did not need the actual ball for you to start playing. And today there are people who are earning millions who started playing
with that
particular ball.
Yeah.
So what is important is this, that you have to think big and you have to start small and you have to start where you are with what you have. Put your idea in the marketplace. And the easiest way to think of it is this, that it's like you test the idea. So the only real research is starting, and you start by testing the idea, like a hypothesis. You don't know whether it's gonna work, but put it out there. It takes a few failures, actually more than a few, but but eventually you start getting traction. And the only way you ever get traction, not by researching on YouTube, by putting something in the marketplace and then getting reaction, getting feedback. And the feedback you're looking for is called money in the bank. When somebody exchanges their money for your product or service, then as they say in Swahili, hapa iko kitu.
Oh, yeah.
And then now you start building upon that. But you cannot tell that by any other thing apart from starting. And you think big, start small, start where you are with what you have. Start today. Try out. And then eventually you course correct. Eventually you figure it out. But you cannot figure it out unless uko kwa ground.
Start. Yeah, because most of the time people stay in this place of overthinking.
Yes.
They're overthinking. How do I do this? I research. And you say, instead of overthinking, you just start and go. Run with it.
In fact, actually, the only thing that you need is called an MVP. A minimum viable product.
Okay.
Just a basic product. You start with a basic product. Most of the times we overestimate what the client would want from you. If you're a startup, you're a startup.
Yeah.
Don't pretend to be who you are. You're not. If you're starting out, you're starting out. So you don't have everything. You are not perfect. But the key thing that you must have perfect is your desire to help the customer solve a problem. That's the only thing that needs to be perfect, not the product or service.
Or the service,
Because you're interacting with people. And it's people who realize in Swahili, huyu anaweza kunisaidia. That is how it goes. That is why you see, even when it comes to things like jobs, some people, it doesn't matter where they start. They can even start sweeping. So what is important is they start working somewhere, and then somebody somewhere notices a special skill, a special talent. So it's the same thing in the marketplace. Put yourself out there, a basic product or a basic service. Don't try to be who you are not. You don't need millions. You don't need hundreds of thousands. You do need some money, yes, but not the big amounts that everybody thinks.
I was coming to that. Mr. James, I have an idea. They come to you telling you that, but I don't have capital. What do I do?
Again, a fantastic question. And this is how I look at it. Not having money is the best thing that can happen to you.
Okay.
Because most people think that I don't have money, that's why I've not started. That I don't have money, that's why I'm not doing it. That is not true. You think of all the people who get loans, all the people who get money from this and this and this and this to go and start businesses and they don't succeed. If it was a money issue, then they would be far ahead. So money is one of the factors, but not the only factor. Let's put it this way. Money is a resource. And entrepreneurship is about the right mindset. So if I don't have resources, maybe I have resourcefulness.
Okay.
But if I don't have the resources,
I have resourcefulness.
So you have to be resourceful.
Okay.
In terms of, am I going to ask for, how you're going to do it? So this is not a full-blown seminar about how to do that. But what's important is that you have to be resourceful. You have to think a little bit more about how can I get this moving.
Okay.
Versus sitting back and saying, oh, I don't have money. That is not how you become an entrepreneur. We become an entrepreneur because of the force of the idea inside you. You become an entrepreneur because of the passion that you have to help somebody solve a problem.
Okay.
So if you don't have money, you can do a risk reversal. Risk reversal is saying, okay, let me do here up to here. If you like it, you pay me.
Okay.
I am taking the risk.
Okay. Okay.
You have to do that.
Yeah,
Some people will not
yeah.
pay you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you will get that one
Yeah.
at a penda.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
pay you.
And they'll pay you.
That is the point. So money is part of the problem, but not the only problem. The key thing is, the key thing also that is missing is the right mentorship and the right guidance. Because if money was the answer, people would be far. Because to many, not everybody has access to money, but there are those who have access to money, and they have not used that money to build businesses. So this is what I said. Not having money is the best thing that could have happened to you when you are starting out, because you're forced to be resourceful. Let's
Yeah.
get back to that point.
Yeah, yeah.
You're forced to think in terms of how you can run inexpensively.
Okay.
You're forced to think in terms of how you can offer service. You're forced to think in terms of how do I serve people inexpensively. Service becomes your point of focus. If you read all success stories, all the people we read who have succeeded, they started without money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Money is something you attract. Money is something you
attract.
Yes.
You attract. I have a friend who really likes. She's very concerned about the aged,
Yes.
and but she doesn't have money, but she's very concerned, and she can take care of them, wash them, feed them, but doesn't have money. How can you help such a person?
Excellent. There are two types of entrepreneurial activities. Some are income projects, others are called impact projects. So your friend is on the side of an impact project. Impact projects are the ones for when you go to mentor, children in school, help the aged, the ones of making a difference. The reason is a kusaidia. They are not for what? Income. So she needs not to look at that as an income generating venture. The purpose is not for generating income. She needs to look for one that generates income so that it can support this other one.
Okay.
That is the point.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need to separate and see which venture is this. So, and one of the things she can do is she can become a social entrepreneur. There is one can get into entrepreneurship because of a social cause, like that of helping the aged. So she can have activities where she raises money. She can look for sponsors and so on and so on, because it is an impact project. Yeah. So the not having money is not a good reason for not doing it. And perhaps what she needs is a bit of guidance, being challenged to think bigger, to think broader, and to see that if this thing is worthwhile, then I need to think harder. That if it is worthwhile, I need to think what?
Harder.
Harder.
Yeah.
I cannot let my lack of not having money
Yeah.
be a barrier to me making an impact in somebody who truly needs my help. So if it means you create something that a social enterprise, you create it, raise money for helping this cause. But remember, that is what? An impact project. It is not necessary. You cannot make money out of helping the aged or helping other parts of society. So that is a direction called social, becoming a social entrepreneur.
Yes. Okay. That is why you have written this book. Most of the success stories are here because they walked with you as a mentor.
Yes.
Why do we need mentors? Some people think, I don't need one, I can just make it by my own. What is mentorship and why do we need mentors?
Okay, this is how I look at mentorship and also why I've gotten into it. So a mentor is somebody who has walked a journey. They know the potholes. They know where the issues and the challenges are. So they know the stepping stones that you need. So a mentor is somebody who has walked the journey. They hold your hand as you go through the journey. So you avoid costly mistakes. You find a faster path. you ride on their experience. So you shorten the learning curve.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need mentorship. Otherwise, why would you go and make mistakes others have made?
Oh, absolutely.
That is the point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no. It's not rocket science. I mean, there is a particular path that leads to success in business or in any other scenario. So having a mentor is your best insurance, and it's the best guarantor of success. And I even have another example of a mentor. Of why we need mentorship. Entrepreneurship entrepreneurship is new territory for most people.
Okay.
You've not been there before, or you've been there before, it worked, it didn't work, went back to employment.
Yeah.
So for most of people, it's navigating a new territory. So can you imagine navigating a new territory and you don't have a guide?
Your own. Yeah.
You're getting the point there.
Yeah.
So you are making work harder for yourself, going into potholes and pitfalls that are well known, and a good person can hold your hand.
Yeah.
One more thing why we need mentorship, why it's good to have coaches, why it's good to have people in your circle. You see, it's a lonely journey. It is a lonely journey. Being an entrepreneur is very, very different from any other endeavor.
Okay.
If you have an 8-to-5 job, then you have somebody who is keeping you accountable.
Yeah.
You have reports.
Yeah.
You have KPIs.
Yeah.
In entrepreneurship,
You don't have all that.
you don't have all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And your best friend or your girlfriend whom you have coffee with is not a good accountability person.
That's so sure.
So you need somebody who is independent
Yeah.
to hold your hand and to guide you, but also sometimes to give you a kick in the behind, to tell you what I tell my people, to stop sitting on your gold mine. You need somebody to give you that push and also to support you in the journey.
Great. You talk about branding yourself.
Yes.
Brand yourself or get branded.
Yes.
The reason why you talk about that is because there are a lot of people with brilliance, a lot of people with ideas, with skills, but somehow they are invisible.
Yes.
So talk about branding that skill, branding yourself, branding that talent, or you get branded.
Yeah. By the way, I'm so glad you brought that up. Actually, that's one of my most favorite areas in the book, that you've got to brand yourself or be branded. The reason being, and again, it's part of my own journey. When I started out, I was James Karundu, the motivational guy, because I liked motivating people.
Okay.
Which was good, but you see, it limited me.
Yeah.
You see, there was more to me than the motivational guy, the person who gives motivation. So most of the times, if you don't brand yourself, and I'm going to say one or two more things, you leave it to chance. You leave to people to define you. Branding yourself is about defining yourself. Defining yourself. Presenting yourself as to who you are, as to who you want the market to see you and to know you as. So from James Karundu, motivational guy, I was like, no, there's more to me. But so what am I doing? I'm helping people grow their business. So I was James Karundu, the business growth mentor. That was how I branded myself for about 10 years. Then over time, I started realizing that my big call is towards people who are passion driven, people who are leaders, people who are at the top of their game, or people who are employed, looking to step out, trailblazers. And I started asking myself, who am I to call myself the trailblazer mentor? It is stuck in my head for a long time. Self-doubt is one of those things that is always there at every stage of your journey. I was like, what are people going to think about me? And then I was like, Anna, brand yourself or be branded, because people are going to call me this. I'm like, no.
There's a way you want people to know you.
There's a way I want people to know me. There is a way I want to position myself in the marketplace so that I can attract the people I want.
Not everyone.
Not
definitely
everyone.
Ah,
So I became James Karundu, Trailblazer Mentor.
okay. So when you're coming to,
That
I'm
is
a
the point.
trailblazer. So
Yes.
yeah. You
Yeah, and
attract those ones.
that
Yeah.
has really worked well for me because I have other ventures as an entrepreneur. Okay. So I don't have all the time to do a lot of sorting and sifting. But my branding and my positioning does the sorting and sifting for me.
Wow, that is why it is so important
Yes.
to know how you want to brand yourself.
Exactly.
You attract the right people.
Yes, it is you.
Okay.
And don't wait for permission. Oh, just a moment. Oh, permission granted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to brand yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to call yourself that expert. You have to call yourself that specialist. And don't wait for the marketplace to call you that. Call yourself that today. If that is who you are, if that is how you want to position yourself in the marketplace.
So take that skill,
Yes.
or take that talent,
Yes.
or that passion,
Expertise.
yeah, and frame it the way you want the world to know you.
Absolutely.
They'll come for you.
In fact, let me tell you where this whole story came from. It came from how people save you on their phones. You know how people save you on your phone?
Yeah,
They call you, Sijui, this one, Wamaji. You know how we save our service providers.
Yeah.
So if you don't do that, that is how they
They are
see
going to save
you.
you. Yeah.
They are going to save you. That's how they see you.
Yeah.
So you want to be intentional
Yeah.
about your branding. Entrepreneurship is about that intentionality. So you don't want the client to have doubts as to whether you're the right person. In fact, you want to be such that the right person sees you and knows you are there for them. The wrong person is even repelled. They're like, no. That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's the sorting and sifting.
Yeah.
So brand yourself or be
Branded
by the marketplace.
Great. That is one of the common business mistakes most people do today. And maybe there are others key which you have seen. Could you talk maybe about another one that is very common that most business people do make them invisible?
Yes. So the other thing is this, that you have not established authority in a particular area. Of course, one of the ways of establishing authority is writing a book. Of course, the first 6 letters of the word authority are author. Well,
That's
you now start getting why I have written books, because it establishes me as an authority. I have written about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So I'm an authority on matters what? Entrepreneurship. But however, you may not write a book, but you can share on social media, on LinkedIn, on one topic, not 20 topics, but one. For that one topic, you become the authority. You're the person who shares and has depth in that one topic. Not 2 topics, but one topic. You share about it. You talk about it, whether it's on TikTok or whatever it is, one area. That is how now you start becoming visible. People suddenly start listening to ile mtu anasemanga ile maneno ya this and this and this. They start listening to you. They start now realizing this person knows what they are talking about. So don't talk about 20 things. You want to take one thing and then you go in depth. Talk about it. Be the one who has depth. Sikuruka juju. Go in depth.
Wow.
That is how you start becoming visible. That is how you attract opportunities. When they're asking, who talks about this? And, oh, yeah, there's that guy who talks about like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I have learned something. Authority, author.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's quite deep. That's quite deep. Yeah, because when someone sees a book or they see something you have written in depth about, they'll definitely trust you.
Yes.
So most people have things they don't even speak. We don't know how good they are at something. Maybe you're so good in IT, we don't know because you don't talk about it. You have not written, but if you write a book, oh, amazing.
Yes, and of course, this is a show about books.
Yes.
Exactly. Actually, a book is the ultimate authority piece.
Okay.
It's the ultimate authority vehicle. And that's why I'm passionate about helping people write books. Yes. I have the privilege of working with over 30 authors. And I'm on a mission to get to 100 people.
Great.
Yes. And I'm very passionate about helping them and guiding them to move from idea in the head to a book in the hand
Okay.
and in the marketplace.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Right now, as some people say, that the economy is kind of difficult for them. And most or some are employed, but they're feeling a little bit financially stretched. And you have talked about yourself, your employment, then you
Yes.
moved into entrepreneurship. Two things to tackle that. How possible is it when you're employed, you want to start a side business, or even you're moving from employment now to entrepreneurship?
Okay.
Yeah.
The starting point is mindset. The starting point is
Mindset.
mindset. How you think is what affects what you experience. So you've got to have the right mindset. How you think is what affects how you experience. So it has everything to do with what you're seeing and what you're possibly not seeing. So, and there's something which I've written on this book, I don't
Yeah.
remember which chapter, about opportunity in every season. Opportunity in every season. So even though it is true things are tight, even though it is true there is shrinkage in the economy in various sectors and so on, there are still opportunities. And the person who does not stop looking for the opportunity, the person who believes there is opportunity for me in every season, there is opportunity for me in every season, that is a person who sees the opportunity. So the mindset here is this one of that there is opportunity for me in every season. You are the person who will see the opportunity. When everybody is leaning back and saying there's nothing, economy is bad, what. The truth is, there are people who are thriving and doing very well. There is something they see and they know. So for somebody watching this, then please note it's about what? Mindset.
Mindset.
And that belief that there is opportunity in every season, including this one.
Now.
And I'm going to talk about the person who is working and starting business. But
Yes.
allow me to talk a little bit about opportunity in every season.
Okay.
A few years ago, we went through the COVID scenario. Again, that mindset is what helped the people who were able to survive and thrive. That even though this is how it is, there is lockdown, etc., that there is opportunity for me even in this lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's the right mindset is the one that allows you to spot the opportunity. You become blind to the opportunity when you don't have the right mindset.
Okay.
So I hope that makes sense.
Yes. So even now, the way people are saying, kuna pesa, sijui nini. So even there are so many opportunities.
Yes. The only thing you cannot see them if you are saying hakuna pesa.
Yeah.
And for everybody, somebody watching this show, I'd love for them to stop saying that. Because that's what exactly you're going to experience.
Yeah.
So so the right mindset. It's true, as I said, clearly there's slowdown. There's the economy space has shrinked a bit. True, the opportunities are not the way they used to be in plenty, but the truth is they are still there. Absolutely. The opportunities are there for the person who
Are there.
has the right
Mindset.
Remember we said you try, you test, you try. Most people who are saying, oh, economy, this and this, there are no jobs. And it's true, there are not jobs. There are not enough jobs. But let me stick to entrepreneurship. So in entrepreneurship, this and this and this and this, they have not tried out. It takes up to 10 trials of an idea, of tweaking it, of twisting it, of trying it again and again before you get traction.
Okay.
So when you hear somebody has said they've tried, most of the time they haven't tried. They have only tried one thing one way.
They've not gone up to the 10th time.
You've not
Whichever
tried it.
idea, even if you
Yes.
try 10 times.
Most ideas you see, most things you see, most products you use did not start out as those products.
Yeah.
Whether it's a Samsung phone, it did not start out as a Samsung phone. Samsung used to do another business before they eventually evolved into the global company they are, dealing with phones, among other things. So that's on a global scale. On a scale of where we are, hapa chini, one has to try. one has to think differently. And the one thing that the one thing that they must do differently is look for the right target group. Not all target groups are ideal. Not all target groups have money to pay for the product or service. You keep looking until you find the right one. That's the one. That's the key thing. You keep looking until you find the
right one.
The right one. And you don't give up. That's why you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Exactly. If today did not work, you believe tomorrow will be better. Okay. So opportunity in every season is the mindset.
Great.
Let's talk about somebody working
Great.
and somebody who is thinking of side hustle and so on.
Okay.
Or thinking about possibly starting a business.
Because in this book, you write about a time where you carried a resignation letter for 2 years.
Yes.
What was happening in your mind? Were you thinking, do I go? Do I not? Uncertainty. Or if I leave job, then next month I don't have a salary. And then what will happen? What was going on? And then how did you manage to do that? Because it's somewhere most people are in between that line.
And thank you. I can see you've read my book. Thank you. Yes, it's true. I carried my resignation letter for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I reached a point. You see, I'm a mathematician. I was a lecturer for many years and really good at it.
Okay.
And I loved what I was doing. But they always reach a time when you feel a sense that it's time to shift, it's time to move. I was good at what I was doing. Absolutely, without a doubt. And I loved it. But there was some inner stirring, some inner dissatisfaction, lack of fulfillment with what it is that I'm doing, even though I am good at it, even though my students are still getting value. It is me who was feeling not fulfilled, that there was something missing. There was that inner stirring and just that sense that I need to step out. I need to step out.
Yeah.
So it was a period of great self-doubt and wondering, this is a job that I've had for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what helped was that I had other ventures.
Okay.
I already had other
Ventures,
So
yeah.
I did not jump out and go into nothing. I already had ventures that were side hustles, educational ventures that were side hustles
yeah.
that I was doing. So I did not jump into nothing, but still the leaving the comfort zone of a salary every single month is the hardest thing I have ever done. It was so scary even for me to say that I have left employment. So how was it? It was a period of storm and stress inside me, not outside. People could not see. Because you're coming to work. You're doing what you're doing. You're smiling. But inside, I was torn. Yes, I'm carrying it. It's in my briefcase. I'm like, am I going to hand it in? If I hand it in, what about this? What about this? And so on and so on. So it was a period of great self-doubt and inner storm and doubt. But what helped? I ended up signing up for a coaching package with somebody, and it was because I had a coach holding my hand. That is how I was eventually able to hand in my resignation letter. And that's why I'm very, very passionate and I have a place in my heart for people who are exiting employment. Because it's not easy. And I have helped many navigate that journey of exiting employment. So I do the same for many others. But it is because I had a coach. I had somebody who walked with me and encouraged me to believe in myself and to believe in the ideas that I am having. I did not fully believe in the ideas that I was having, but I still have a sense of belief in them. Not 100% because it's very scary. But I still did leave employment. And that was about 13, 14 years ago.
When you look back at that journey, when you left and what you have right now, was it worthwhile? Well, what would you say?
And it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile because it gave me three things. I got the freedom to be fully myself. I call them the 3 Fs. The first one is freedom. The freedom to be fully myself and to be fully self-expressed and to fully pursue all my gifts and all my talents without looking over my shoulder. The second one was fulfillment. I discovered the path to fulfillment. That is solving a worthy problem
Yeah.
for the right person.
Yeah.
The last one was finances. I found a way to monetize and make money that now surpassed even what I used to earn when I was employed. Yes.
Oh, great. I've talked to a lot of people, and they say that is the hardest point of their lives. There are people who say, myself, I don't think I'm entrepreneurial. Me, I think I belong to the employment. Some leave employment and then they start a business, collapses. That is why they come with that judgment. So what you say is sometimes when you're in that phase, you need someone to hold
Yes.
your hand.
It's like walking through a dark forest with a torch.
Yeah.
And you can't see everything clearly. You see? So what I would say is get somebody to walk with you. It's not easy. Not everyone will understand, not your family, and especially not your family. Because suddenly, they are not seeing the vision you have and the ideas you are having. They're not seeing the opportunity that you're having. If you're lucky, some might see and support you. Others, they get scared what's going to happen. But again, entrepreneurship is about risk taking. You leave this so that you can get this.
You leave employment. You step into the business world.
Yes.
Entrepreneurial. And then after a season, everything becomes hard. And you're like, I'm almost quitting. What did that teach you in terms of business? Because most people reach that point, they either give up and it was almost where they're breaking through.
Now you're starting to get why I've written a book. Because I want people to know the reality of the journey. The reality is that every entrepreneur wants to quit so many times. So
Many times.
But there's always something that keeps you going. There's always something that keeps you going. And part of the mindset that if today did not work, hata kesho pia ni siku.
Yeah.
If today did not, tomorrow will be a better day.
Yeah.
So I've been through that. And there's even one time I was like, I made a terrible mistake. How crazy was I thinking that I could go out there? And usually it's because when you're not making enough money. Usually it's because it's usually when you're not making enough money. And then maybe you've used your savings. And then suddenly you're like, employment was better. And it's true, it was better, but it was a comfort zone. It was better because it was guaranteed, without a doubt. And I wouldn't tell anyone to leave employment just like
Blindly.
that. Don't leave blindly. Lazima ukuwe na mpango. And if it is time to leave, you will know. One of it is going to be either age, retirement, or what I've just said, that something inside you tells you it is time to step out. You will feel that inner storm and stress. You will do a good job and people are going to tell you, oh, you're so lucky you have this job. So, all that. But deep inside, if they only knew how you felt. Yes. And that's the time to reach out, get a mentor to work with you. I've walked that journey with very, very, very many people. So there are many times you feel like quitting. But thank God I did not quit. The journey of entrepreneurship is a journey that will leave you penniless without money because of paying bills. It will leave you in debt. But the truth of the matter is, eventually you bounce back. And then you look back. And then you're like, wow, yes, I'm glad I stayed. The journey of entrepreneurship, as I said, is about solving people's problems. People come to you and they said, I'm glad I attended your class. I'm glad that, I paid for this. I'm glad, and so on and so on. And that's what gives you the fulfillment that keeps you going.
So when you're at that point, how do you know it's time either to leave that business, start another one, or to stick in and wait for it? How do you know the difference?
Excellent question. Oh, this is, again, a very interesting one. So how do I know I push through with this or I pivot to a different one? How do you know? So it's a question that I get asked many, 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 many times. Most people stay long enough without changing or shifting. And that's part of why you say this thing doesn't work. Entrepreneurship is about constantly changing and reinventing yourself. Constantly changing and
reinventing.
I told you I was James Karundu, the motivational guy. I became the business growth mentor. Now I'm the trailblazer mentor. Now I am working with authors in the entrepreneurship journey.
Okay.
So how do you know it's time? The numbers. If you are not getting sales, that's a warning light. Sales is like a car. It's like a car, telling you empty. You're headed for what? Empty. So you one needs to watch out. If sales are not coming through, it is true we have ups and downs. But if sales are not coming through, it is time for you to check again. And the one thing I usually say before you change the business, listen to this. Before you change the business.
Here it's coming.
Change the target market. Same product, try a different target market. Because sometimes you've invested a lot. So if sales are not coming with this group, try another one. The market segment is wide. Try a different one. And that's what I would say. And then the other thing is, are you still feeling the passion for it? You change the target market if you're feeling the passion for it. If you no longer have passion for it, I would say it is okay. Funga, rudi kazi. It is okay. I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. There's something you have also written in the book, very paramount in terms of having the right people around you.
Yes.
I've seen great companies, great businesses with the wrong people in it.
Yes, it's true. For you to succeed, you need to have something I call a dream team around you.
Amazing.
A dream team is you need about at least 5 people in your circle.
5.
About 5 people. There's a person who cheers you. When you're down, unajua tu nikiongea na huyu, I am back.
You're back.
So that person serves a purpose.
Okay.
But also you need the truth teller. The truth teller.
Tell the truth to your
They'll
face.
tell you the truth. They'll be like, they'll tell you, girl, this ain't working. Something like that. Or they'll tell you, bro, kitu. Like that. So you need a truth teller.
Okay.
And also, of course, you always need that guide, the person, the mentor who knows the way. The person.
Mentor.
You need a mentor who knows the way. They've been there. They have been there, done that. Oh, I lost some money. Sawa kuja. Let's talk. So you need a dream team. A team that sometimes there could be people who know one another, or they could be different people. You need also in your team, somebody because of the spiritual front, whether it's a pastor or a friend or a person to pray with. You need somebody also for that particular that particular aspect. That is how it goes. So you need them. You cannot navigate life alone. You cannot. You cannot navigate. So you need to have a dream team. So it's essentially it's an informal group that are always there with you. Yes. And that's usually a game changer. And we've got to be intentional about it. And I would ask somebody watching this, who is on your dream team, you see? And if you don't have any of those, you've got to start looking for them. That truth teller, the person who you have a chat with them, you are feeling down, boom.
You're
back in action.
You're back. Yes.
So, something is heavy around you, the person who you need to talk to, but also when you need proper guidance. Or when you are in doubt and you need somebody to tell you the truth. Bro, hii kitu ni yes ama no. That person who is going to give you that unbiased, truthful help like that. You need a dream team around you.
You talked about a certain employee who really helped you at that point. How do you go about getting the right employees in your business?
Now we are starting to talk about some of the hidden factors for entrepreneurial success. That is having the right team. And because you can't do everything. And you always will need support. And it's a question that I'm asked a lot. How do you find the right people? I'm blessed to have people who have stayed with me for more than 10 years, working and working with me. So how do you find the right person? You also have to be the right person for somebody. You also have to be
Oh,
what?
the right person for somebody.
For somebody. You have to be the right person for what?
For somebody.
Yeah, because an entrepreneur is also a talent scout. You're a talent
Scout.
You're a talent manager. You go around, you see somebody, you're like, from what I'm seeing, Uyu, if I coach them,
Yeah,
if I guide them, anaweza nisaidia na kitu fulani. So you're not always going for necessarily for the qualification, etc. You're going for attitude and coachability. Attitude and
Coachability.
yes.
Yeah.
Because you also want somebody who has some similarities and some differences with you. You're not looking for a yes man. You're looking for somebody who has similarities and somebody who has some differences with you. You also somebody who wants somebody who is also on a personal journey, such that the engagement with you becomes a step up. That is what has worked for me. It is people who are just right, as in they were looking for opportunities. I had an opportunity. And we always start slowly. You know, I like people volunteering. I like people coming and hanging out with us. And slowly I'm able to see what I'm looking for. And if I see the right person, we find a way of working together. I teach, I train, I guide them. I want to be the right person for them too. I don't want to stay with somebody for whom I'm not the right person. Somebody who is not going to have the passion to show up and walk in the mission that we are on. Yes.
Amazing. After everything that you have experienced in entrepreneurship, there are many misconceptions around it. What is one biggest truth that now you know, after 13 years being in the field, that it's not talked about enough? Yeah.
The one big thing is this, that it's a journey worth taking. It's a journey worth taking. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because of the person you become in that journey. It teaches you to understand and respect people in this manner. When you put a product in the marketplace and somebody says yes or no, you are learning to understand and also to respect their choices. See? So you become this person who also grows in terms of being a better person in serving other people's needs. Because the ones who say yes, now they encourage you. The people who say yes are the ones who start even giving you ideas. They encourage you. They're like, wow, na hii unafanya, can you also do this? So I have grown because of finding the right people. So it's a journey worth taking. Why? Because of the impact that it has on you and on the lives that are around you. Including my own family. Yes. Including my own family. That if I was not in entrepreneurship, I would not have planted the seeds in my children for them to see that this thing dad is always doing and impacting people's lives. This is what pays my school fees. That maybe one day I can also do something and impact people's lives. So the biggest truth is that one, that it's a journey worth taking.
The journey worth taking. This is James Karundu. This show is all about others. It's about encouraging readership in Kenya. From all that you have talked, baby, is there any book that you have ever read, whether local or international, that shifted your mindset?
Yes. I've read many, but there's one. And even today, it's a book that I still recommend. And even this morning, I was looking at it. I was like, this is a book I would still recommend. It's called The Success Principles. The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. It's a thick book that has almost everything that you need to succeed, about goal setting, about believing in yourself, about dealing with people, about handling failure, about bouncing back, about handling money, and also about how to make an impact in people's lives. It's called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield.
Great. That is a must read. When they come here, they suggest a book for you that you should read. And as we wind up the show, I want you to talk to that person who has an idea. They don't know where to begin at. Look at that person who has a gift. They're just sitting at home, not sure, how do I begin this? That person who has a passion. They're just sitting. They don't know where to start. You have, after all that you have talked, after
Yes.
getting this book and reading it, after all the years, 13 years experience, after working with thousands, mentoring many, talking in every field, corporate level, and everywhere you've gone to, what would you say to that person?
Excellent. Thank you. So for the person who is watching this and they have an idea or two, a passion, a gift, a talent, something burning inside their hearts, something that they know for sure they are meant to do, they are meant to start, they are meant to grow, but you have not started. I want to let you know that fear and self-doubt is normal and natural. There's no time you'll ever feel 100% confident. There's no time you'll ever feel like, yes, now I'm 100% ready. I want you to know readiness is a decision. You decide, I am ready. You decide, I am going to do this. And like we said earlier, you must think big and start small. Why? Because that research you've been doing, that overthinking that you've been doing is not going to help the person you're meant to help. The person you're meant to help is waiting for you. They are waiting for your idea. They are waiting for your version. They are waiting for your voice. They are waiting for your product. They are waiting for your service. Let's put it this way. If you can feel it in your heart, if you can feel it in your heart, there is a customer waiting for you in the marketplace. So it's all about three things. Jiamini, jitokeze, jiinue. You can do it. And this is your time. That's why you're watching this.
Wow, the best parting shot from just Mr. James Karundu himself. And maybe someone is watching this, they have liked you. They want to come, you get a hold of their hand. I know your hand still has space to hold more people. Where can they find you?
Okay, I'm based at Kasuku Center in Kileleshwa. But the best way for somebody to get in touch with me is through my Facebook page or my Instagram page at James Karundu. Simply DM and they say they saw me on this show and I will give them a consultation. I will have a chat with them, possibly on phone or on Zoom, and we'll see how we can move them together. But the best place is on my social media handles, Facebook or Instagram at James Karundu.
James Karundu.
And they have to say they watched this show.
From Beyond the Pages. Well, what a perfect conversation. Thank you so much, Mr. James, for this conversation. I felt like it's more than a business seminar. It's lots of wisdom that was oozing out from this conversation. Thank you so much. I and my viewers from Beyond the Pages, we thank you for coming. We hope to see you again. You have many books we'll be having ready to have you here. For everyone watching, maybe it's not too late. Maybe the dream is still valid and maybe this is the season to start. Go and start. And let's meet on the entrepreneurial corridors. Yes, from this show, what I would want to ask you is subscribe to my show. It is just free. Just click that subscription, click that like, and click that share to someone who you know needs this interview, who it will help. Thank you so much for watching us. Till we meet again next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. My name is Shiko Cosmos, and this is Beyond the Pages. Thank you.